We've reached another qualifier event, in event 4 of Terrain Marble Trials in 2024. This time we've got the hurdles race. We saw it in the qualifiers. It's ever so slightly longer in the main show, but of course it is all about, the talk is all about Spruce Log at the top of the table. 12 points clear of Gordon, has had a fantastic start to this tournament, has Spruce Log. Will they start to slow down or just push forward and try to win this championship with events to spare? And here you see the demonstration runners going through the hurdles. It's all about keeping it clean through the bumps of this course and not trying to swerve side to side in that lane, although it is a pretty thin lane for these competitors, so we'll see how they all go in terms of swerving, but it's just jumping over the hurdles cleanly and landing cleanly. There you see what one of the hurdles looks like. It's a pretty small looking hurdle, but it can be disastrous if not taken correctly. Here we see Heat 1, Breakfast Rito, Blackcurrant, the Governor, and Golden Syrup. The Governor had some success in the qualifiers in this event. Here and off they go. It's a slow first hurdle for Golden Syrup, but the Governor's pulling ahead of Breakfast Rito, who's trying to keep back Blackcurrant. Blackcurrant makes a great lunge at the last hurdle, and that was really close across the line, but the Governor was the one to win that race pretty comfortably. But look at Blackcurrant, they made a great charge at the end. The Golden Syrup just fell back and could not catch up. And then in this last hurdle, Blackcurrant across the line. I have no idea who got that. It's across the beginning of the red line here, and oh goodness, that is close. I think I'm going to need a standstill to try and determine this one. I still have no idea. That is so close between Breakfast Rito and Blackcurrant. The Governor will advance comfortably, but oh, it's a tie! It is a tie in the first heat of the day. Breakfast Rito and Blackcurrant, down to the 1,000th of a second, are knotted, and we're going to have a race between these two. Blackcurrant and Breakfast Rito, who will advance to the semi-finals. It's an easy start by Breakfast Rito, trying to keep it clean through the small bumps. It's going to be Breakfast Rito just across the line. Never really in question from the start of that race. It was just a great push from the gate and kept it clean all the way to the bottom. Did Breakfast Rito. Blackcurrant there, a spirited charge to try and get the advancement in the actual heat, but in the tiebreaker, nothing doing. And Breakfast Rito will join the Governor in the semi-finals. Now already drama to start the event, and we've only got one race down. In Heat 2, Lapis Lazuli, Spruce Log, that leader, Shiverburn and Shining Dawn. And off we go. It's close out of the gate. Shiverburn and Shining Dawn are falling back as Spruce Log. Now Lapis Lazuli falls behind, and Shiverburn holds up in second place. Shiverburn gets second place, and Spruce Log comfortably wins, and that championship leader will continue their march in this tournament. Shining Dawn was in second place. That was the hurdle that slowed them down, and Shiverburn was just able to fend them off despite keeping it clean toward the bottom. That was close. One more hurdle and Shining Dawn might have done it, but they will go out in third place. Spruce Log and Shiverburn will advance. 6.2 there from Shiverburn, running a slower time compared to the heats last time out, but it's still enough to advance. Heat 3, Wave Runner, Butterscotch, Gordon, and Overgrowth. Gordon needs to advance here to try and attack Spruce Log, who has also already advanced, and it's a great start for that red marble. Overgrowth and Butterscotch keep it clean. Wave Runner stalls out as Butterscotch, much cleaner run down the end of the course, and Overgrowth, who was keeping up with that yellow marble, just fell back toward the end. Wave Runner there, that was one bad hurdle for that blue marble, and then just fell back even further. Overgrowth there was a bad hurdle there as well, and Gordon and Butterscotch, 0 bad hurdles, kept it clean all the way to the bottom. They will advance. 5.825 is a very quick time for Gordon. And Wave Runner running a 6.718. That is incredibly slow. Might be toward the bottom of the order. Now, Heat 4. What a heat this is. Lightning Shark, Gravedigger, Vagabond, and Bone Rattler. Lightning Shark and Gravedigger top 2 to this in the qualifiers. Bone Rattler won the friendly. Vagabond, though, is already in trouble. They struggled in this event in the qualifiers. What can they do? They're off. It's the top 2 from the qualifiers, and Bone Rattler fighting up. Vagabond falling back. There's Bone Rattler slipping behind the battle on the top 2, and it will be Gravedigger and Lightning Shark to advance. I do not quite sure what order it was, but it was Lightning Shark to beat Gravedigger in the qualifiers. If they did it again, just to show what we could see later. Bone Rattler just started in the middle of the track, started falling back. Vagabond was out of the race halfway through, and yes, it was Lightning Shark to beat out Gravedigger again, this time in the heats of the official event. Very close though between those two competitors. They could be fighting in the finals perhaps, where later on down the line. Blackcurrant, despite of course with that tiebreaker, will get 9th place overall, and Golden Syrup and Wave Runner, particularly slow times down at the bottom there. Golden Syrup again struggling this season, just like in 2023. Now we look to the semi-finals. Gravedigger, Shiverburn, the Governor, and Golden Syrup. And Gordon. Very red hue, dark themed race here. And off they go. It's a slow start for Gordon that just does not stop. The Governor and Gravedigger are out in front. There's Gravedigger trying to make a pass for first place. It was very close across the line between the Governor and Gravedigger. It was Shiverburn who was trying to keep pace, but then Gordon got past him here, and I think there was a real slow hurdle right there for Shiverburn, and Gordon just could not catch up to those top 2. It's Gravedigger who does get past the Governor by 0.005 of a second. So Gravedigger, that psychological edge over the Governor going into the final. We'll see what they can do in the final. It's the final again for the Governor after not being there since the Mogul race. Semi-final B now. Butterscotch, Breakfast Rita, that tiebreaker winner. Lightning Shark and Spruce Log, the championship leader. It's off they go. Lightning Shark, a good lead. Spruce Log and Butterscotch are close. Butterscotch pulls away. Here comes Breakfast Rita now as well. Can they get there? It's going to be close. Spruce Log, the championship leader, goes out with Gordon, so those two will not push any further in the final, but it's Lightning Shark, an easy win again, looking strong in the hurdles, and Butterscotch here. Breakfast Rita, a charge in the last little hurdle. It's not going to be enough. About 0.04 of a second between those two on the timing table, and Lightning Shark 5.7, very quick time. Way to leave 5th through 8th shake out. Gordon is ahead of Spruce Log in 6th and 7th, so that would be an 11-point lead for Spruce Log now. Slightly less, but still some work to do for Gordon. Breakfast Rito gets 5th, and Shiverburn rounds out the little section in 8th place. As the finalists look over the track, lining up now for the final. Who will capture the gold in the hurdles? The Governor, Lightning Shark, Butterscotch, and Gravedigger. All these competitors did very well in the qualifiers for this event. And they've all made it to the final here. How will it go? But Butterscotch out of the gate early. The Governor and Lightning Shark trying to catch up. Here comes Lightning Shark. Past Butterscotch in lane 2. And Lightning Shark will capture the gold in the hurdles race. And it was Butterscotch who just threw it away toward the end with 2nd place right around here. Those small hurdles really slow you down. Did Butterscotch, and Lightning Shark is able to sneak it through easier and gets the win by 0.05 of a second. And Butterscotch and the Governor will round out the podium. That's a first career podium for both Lightning Shark and the Governor. 2 newcomers on this podium for the first time in their careers. And Butterscotch, a silver medal for one of their first medals in their career. And one of their first in this season. What a great event we saw here today, though. Before this event, Gordon and Spruce Log were well ahead of the rest, but now Butterscotch has entered the fray, only 5 points behind Gordon, but it's still 16 behind Spruce Log, who's 11 clear of Gordon. It is still a very widespread field at the halfway point of this tournament. We'll see what can happen in the whole shot rollback to kick off the second half of this series.